This is the most difficult interview in history, but the candidates were dumbfounded when they got their papers. Because the paper was a blank sheet of paper, candidates were very puzzled, but they didn't dare to say anything, because before the exam began, the examiner announced 3 strict rules: no talking to the examiners or the security guards, no leaving the room, no dirtying of the papers. If anyone violates one of these rules, they'll be disqualified. And there is only one answer to this interview. Everyone dared not make a sound, because the first rule of the exam is not to talk to the examiner. Seeing that no one answered, the examiner started the 80-minute countdown, and left the room. Looking at the blank paper, everyone didn't know what to do. They don't even know what the question of this exam is. It seems that it's not easy to get this $800,000 a year job. As time passes by, a woman finally couldn't take it anymore. She thought the company wanted them to write a career report, so without hesitation, she wrote on a piece of paper. But before she finished her first sentence, the examiner suddenly approached her and kicked her out of the room. It turned out that she had violated the 3rd rule of the examination room. She had smudged the paper. Seeing that the woman was eliminated because of her writing, the people hurriedly put down their pens. While they were at a loss, a man suddenly laughed. He realized that the examiner had only stated 3 rules. If he didn't break those 3 rules, he would be fine. In order to verify his suspicions, he directly greeted the man next to him, because the rules do not say that the candidates cannot talk. As expected, the security guard didn't do anything about it, so Jack became more daring. He just stood up. He even walked around the exam room. The security guard still did not react. Seeing that Jack's action was allowed, then everyone dared to open their mouths to talk. They discussed why the paper was blank. Lisa suddenly stood up. She thought the paper might be made of some kind of special material. Maybe by shining a light on it, the questions on the paper would show up. The others thought Lisa had a point, so they began to shine a light on the paper, to try and make the questions on the white paper appear. But after some experimentation, nothing happened to the paper. David suddenly thought, if the paper was illuminated with a special light, it might show up. But there was no such light in the room. While everyone was in a state of disappointment, Anna suddenly saw that the room's walls seemed to be equipped with emergency lights.